Tom!
Part 1. White Clouds. Ethereal Moon. The Cause of Sorrow. Though most stars will still glimmer in the crisp winter air, the blue sea star has gone back into hiding. Legend states that the goddess prays for peace from her home in the heavens. In the town of Garreg-Mach, the anniversary of the monastery's completion nears, and the people's prayers intensify ahead of the Millennium Festival, still 5 years hence.
$5,000 gold from the Church of Saros. Man, I can't get over how good the art looks in those cutscenes. Hello, everybody. Tom Fox here. I'm back to more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. It's Aloise's birthday. Oh, Aloise. I'll give you flowers.
Sorry to trouble you.
Anybody want to talk? Nope. We got duties, though.
We are planning a grand ball for this month. I'm sure the students will be most pleased.
Yes, certainly. However, we must not devote all of our time to frivolity. We have a new mission for you. We have found evidence of someone sneaking into an unused chapel.
Was something stolen?
No, there is nothing of value in that building. We do not yet know what the intruder's objectives are.
This month, your class is tasked with guarding the chapel and investigating these intruders. With the recent state of affairs surrounding the Holy Church, we cannot afford to overlook any abnormality, no matter how seemingly trivial.
I am ordering a seasoned knight to assist you to ensure the safety of the students. In times like these, I am afraid we must always expect the worst.
That's reassuring.
Reporting for duty, Lady Rhea.
I thought you two could use the time to bond. And to speak of important matters.
Appreciate the thought.
Bear in mind that Gerald has a separate mission of his own. He will join you once he has finished it.
It's true. I'll be away from the monastery for a while. But when I return, I'll come and watch you work. I'll be looking forward to it.
Aw, thanks, Dad. All right. The Ethereal Moon, we're definitely going to be exploring. This is the first recording I've done since I've gotten back from PAX, so I may be a little bit ill-informed on what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's start with some supports, though. Raphael and Lysithia. We got their B rank conversation.
So heavy. I think I might have borrowed one too many books this time. And I have to return them at some point. Ah!
What's going on? Everything okay?
Just my luck.
Lysithia? Oh, wow. Look at the mess you made.
Thank you for the assistance. I can take it from here.
Were you planning on carrying this much weight on your own? Don't be ridiculous. You should have at least asked for help.
They're all books I need for my studies, and it's my own responsibility. No need to involve others.
I'm happy to help you carry some of them. How about half? That's fair, right?
No, really, I have this. I am not incapable, and I'm not a child.
As smart as you are, you sure are a silly person. I'm so tough. I'm gonna stand my ground. I don't need help from anyone. And when things don't go my way, I'm gonna act all sad and moody.
You are remarkably talented at channeling me.
Huh? Oh, no. Sorry. I was imitating my little sister. Her name's Maya. She's way smart, but she can be pretty stubborn. You remind me of her. What I mean to say is that I want to help. So swallow your pride and ask. I'll be carrying the stack of books now. Got a problem with that?
Yeah. You seem obstinately determined to go against my wishes.
All right. Is this a good spot to drop them?
Hey, what do you doing? They need to be stacked neatly, otherwise they'll topple. This one needs to be rearranged, otherwise the rest won't fit properly.
Wow, talk about picky.
You're the one who was so insistent on helping. If you're gonna help, do it right or don't bother.
Fine, fine.
I love Raphael. He is the best character. He knows exactly how to handle people. And like, it's funny because like even though people don't like it, Raphael's still so personable. It's great. Oh man. All right, let's get to exploring. Got a black magic tournament that offers a silver shield. We might end up doing that actually. All right, what do you got for me, invisible lady?
Tomas. No, Solon, was it not? And the Flame Emperor. It is most clear that something has transpired, and it relates to you somehow. Or is the fault my own, and you're just caught inside the wave? Sothis, the goddess of this world. I bear her name. How confusing. I feel as though my head has turned to mush.
Well, you were so cocksure of yourself before, but no longer. Bulletin board, we've got 2. The White Heron Cup and Adventures in Wood Carving. This one's this month only. All right. So let's get to making our rounds. Let me go ahead and zoom the map out. Let's start with the usual. Bernadetta, no doubt, is hiding in her hidey hole there. Hello, Bernadetta.
The ball. A grim reminder of my sad reality. The other nobles will be fine, I'm sure. We've all been to events like this before. But me? I'm a noble and I've never even been close to one of these things.
You all right? You missing something? Do I have anything that actually belongs to her? I don't believe I do. Old map of Enbar. Crude arrowheads. Yeah, I know. Well, here, just to help you feel better, have a violet.
Thank you.
Did I say a violet? How about some forget-me-nots?
Thank you.
Ah, screw it, just take the owl feather. All right, she'll be fine. Also, it's good to get her motivation up anyway. Who's down by the garden? Mercedes, hello.
Oh, now where did that Ingrid run off to? The ball is soon, and she hadn't even put on any makeup. I was trying to help her out.
Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. Oh, tear. I guess I'm not really gonna go searching into people's rooms. If I'm gonna be looking for like those items that give me bonuses to my professor level, then I'll do them between episodes, because that's usually what I do anyway. Once I finish like the exploration episodes, I'll go around the school to see if there's anything I missed, and then sort of like clean up after that. Anyway, let's go on in here. Manuela's here.
Great, just great. It's that time when all the students get all lovey-dovey. You're new, but you know about the ball, yeah? I can't bear it. Young love is wasted on the young. They can't appreciate it to its fullest. Ugh. I wish I could fall in love too.
Hey. Would you mind training me in the sword a little bit? Thanks.
Great. You're new. I
You know what?
can't bear it.
Manuela, maybe you'll meet a nice student along the way.
Hello, Professor. I know that look in your eye. You want to ask me a favor. You want me to help out with your class, right? You just say the word, and I'll help however I can.
Ask for assistance.
Don't worry about it. You're just starting out as a teacher, right?
I mean, it's been...
It's only natural for those of us with more experience to help the younger generation.
Manuela is going to work with you. Hopefully that made her feel a little bit better about the ball. I would like to do some gardening. I wish to harvest. We got lilies, pitcher plants, Morphus plum, cabbage, Zenato, and Ilel pomegranate. Alel? Really close to getting up to that B rank. Let's go ahead and plant some more seeds. Let's go with the greens, the blues, and the purples. I'd like to plant these seeds, yes. Cultivate them. Let's scatter some bone meal. There we go. Hopefully we'll have a good crop yield this time around. Somebody's out on the docks. Spotted, oh, Linhard.
You know, Professor, I used to think I would be comfortable with all manner of experiments, so long as they provided usable results. But when I heard of Solin's work, well, I realized I'd not considered the moral and philosophical limits of what all manner of experiments might mean. Sorry, I'm not great with blood. Even when I'm just thinking about it, I feel a bit ill now.
Interesting thing to say there. Hello, Eloise.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of how I met my wife. I was at a village's harvest festival. There was a full moon, bathing everything in its cool glow. She appeared out of nowhere, dancing gracefully in the moonlight. A lovely fairy.
That's a wonderful story.
We soon fell in love and tied the knot. Now we have a daughter who's as bright and beautiful as a sunny morning. So, whenever I see people dancing, I think of my wife, and my heart does a little waltz.
Oh my god, he has a daughter? I didn't think he'd be the type. Evil repelling amulets. Well, we'll have to find the people who lost these. So we do have all these lost items about, as usual. Can I not? Have I always never been able to go up those stairs? I thought I could. Is that just blocked off? Yeah, there's like no reason why that should be blocked off. That's weird. Girl. Hello?
Our life in Ramire village is gone. Father and mother, gone. Why couldn't you have arrived just a little sooner?
Well, you know, you can kind of blame the monastery for that because they're always so adamant to report on these things at the beginning of the month and send us at the end.
This is a rare opportunity to enjoy yourself. Please, leave everything else to us. The Ramire village incident, the search for Tomas, we have it handled. You just focus on enjoying the ball with your students. It's for the good of everyone, don't you think? If the professors walk around in a state of distress, the students will be uneasy too.
I like how there's like clearly more students in here than what meets the eye, and in general they're just all like none of them belong to any classes really. Hello, Catherine.
The area with the old chapel was supposed to be off limits. It was at risk of collapse, so they didn't even post guards. It's not too strange. Does that surprise you? Meh. Garreg Mach has lots of places that are blocked off for one reason or another. That's true of the underground Holy Mausoleum as well as the Northern Woods. People call it the Sealed Forest, but as far as I can tell, it's nothing special. Just a forest.
That's probably gotta come in play at some point. Well, I'll level up my swords a little bit. You know what? I think I'm gonna, because there's a couple things I want to do around here. I want to participate in that tournament, which takes one of those. It occupies one of those the deals.
What?
Shut up! I know what I'm talking about. It occupies one of those action points. There we go. Hello.
I'm glad the Ramire village situation got sorted out. But it's not over yet, is it?
No.
And I can't believe old Tomas turned out to be an enemy. Who can you trust anymore?
Yeah, clearly I'm not gonna end up being somebody awful. Here, have a crude arrowhead.
Oh, that's mine. Thanks so much for finding it.
Motivation increase. Nice. Well, let's see. How about, do you enjoy lilies?
Oh, thanks.
I've got plenty of them, so yeah. How about, she probably really likes the whetstone, and I only need one more, so I'll give her a pitcher plant.
Oh,
You're welcome. Although, I guess one thing I could do is that in, I only found this out recently, you can actually look through, let me see if I can find it. roster. So let's use Leonie as an example. Under, let's see, notes, you can see their likes and dislikes. So now now I know exactly what people are gonna be losing. Captain Gerald, military arts, competition, fishing, hunting, gardening, collecting, reusing discarded objects. You know, like reading, drawing, music, embroidery, unusual creatures, stuffed animals, and solitude. So like there's so many things out here. Delicate flowers, colorful flowers, sweet, cute things, lilies. She's very simple. Art, the goddess, the four saints, strength, landscapes. It's like, it's amazing. Just like, if I just looked a little bit into this, I'd be able to know exactly what people like and give them the proper gifts. Nice berry blend here. Delicious. Let's head over to this area over here. So you do have somebody in there. Ah, Dorothea!
I wonder if Remire Village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event? So many dead, so much destroyed. I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned.
Well, I mean, like, we can rebuild it. We have the technology. In all seriousness, though, the Remire Village will probably bounce back. And if I'm correct in assuming that there is a time skip because they keep mentioning the 5 years time for like millennial stuff, then I'm pretty sure that maybe Remire Village will have recovered by then. A blue stone. A rare blue stone that can be ground to a pigment. Someone who likes paint. All right, that's gotta go to Ignatz. Who's right over there? Wow, so many people are in the classroom today. That's amazing.
It's almost time for the ball. Oh my, am I excited! This being a school, we don't have many chances to get dressy.
Yeah, just go. I'm just gonna move on over here. You know what? She deserves happiness too, but God, I wish she'd stop being a jerk.
It's true that Tomas was employed here under the recommendation of House Ordelia. But that's all I know of the topic. I never even seen him prior to enrolling here. Even when he was supposedly in Ordelia territory, I never once saw him there. I'm still feeling bothered by all of this. But there's not much else I can say about it right now.
That's interesting. Your motivation is maxed out, so I don't need to give you anything, even if you did lose something. I'm not entirely sure if you did or not. Oh boy, what do you got to say about the ball?
Ah, the long-awaited ball. Finally an opportunity to showcase my exquisite skills on the dance floor. These skills were ingrained in me when I was a boy. My hands and feet move on pure instinct.
And fear of whipping, probably. How's your motivation? I just realized. Maxed out, all right. Mild stomach poison? A small... Oh my God. That's Claude's.
Some scary things have been happening lately. I hope that this month, of all months, is peaceful. The ball is coming up and everything. Although I'm not much of a dancer, actually.
Hey, how's your motivation? No. Hey, did you lose a blue stone?
Oh, that's mine. Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
Yeah, no problem. Also, you deserve a gift. How about this nice landscape painting? It's of Lake, Tutates.
Thank you so much, Professor.
Motivation increased. All right, we got 2 people up in that appears to be the red house. Is Edelgard in there? No, yeah, Edelgard is in here. Who are you?
Legend has it that long ago, a female student from the academy met with a mysterious man at the Goddess Tower. They fell in love at first sight and were bound together forever after. But that's not the really interesting part. The incredible part is that the man was apparently the Adrestian Emperor himself. Oh, what I wouldn't give to fall in love at first sight with a splendid and powerful gentleman. I want my own fairy tale romance, and I want it now.
Call J.G. Wentworth. 877 love now.
Everyone's in such a festive mood. I feel a bit out of my element here. I can't help but worry something might happen while we're all distracted. After all, our enemies are always plotting. Still, this air of levity is much more agreeable than the grim atmosphere of late.
True, Edelgard, true. Alright, this is just the online area. I've never done anything with this. I'll probably do more with this when I end up streaming the other 2 houses. And by the way, those VODs for the other 2 houses will be available in the playlist of under this Let's Play, but they will not be on this hosted on this channel in particular.
So, Tomas the librarian was a bad guy? But he always seemed so nice. Oh, come on, Self, you're better than this. You promised you'd be on top of things this month.
You didn't lose anything, did you? I don't think you did. I gotta find Claude to give him that, that poison. Princess doll. Leather bag, hidden in a leather bag for magic tools. Where do I know where it came from? Probably someone who secretly loves dolls. There's the man. Hey, Claude.
Someone entered the old chapel. I think the townsfolk used it for feasts and such in the past. With that whole Tomas business, you can't blame the church for being on edge.
Hey, your motivations, hey, here's some mild stomach poison.
You found it, Teach. I've been looking everywhere. Whew, thanks a million.
I was afraid it had gotten into somebody's soup. It was all sorts of bad. Here, how about some gifts as well? Do you like violets? How about lilies?
Thanks.
Well, Leonie probably would have liked the hunting dagger as well. I just realized, man, there are a lot of people at the front here. Hello. Hey, Raphael! Good to see you, buddy.
Ball's coming up soon. I am so excited.
He's excited for the food.
I can't wait to fill up on food while everyone's dancing. I even heard there'll be some prime cuts of meat.
Well, let me check your motivation. Maxed out. Okay, I don't gotta do diddly squat for you. Gilbert, how you doing?
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, to think that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under suspicion. I know not how far to take my search.
Even the knights, even the students. I feel like it would be an insult to him to say even the knights, so even the students.
Yes. A great many strange and terrible things have come to pass this year. I must not dismiss the possibility that someone among the students is behind it all.
Alright,
I have a request.
I'm fond of wood carving, but I lack the talent for it. I hear that that those to the west of Fodland have mastered woodwork, and I'd like their techniques. Find a book on wood carving techniques, give it to Gilbert. A student who came to Fodland from the west might have what you're looking for. If that's the case, I'm probably gonna have to speak to Petra? That seems like the best bet for that one. Centipede picture. A sketch of a centipede with countless little holes in it probably belongs to someone who hates insects. That's pretty funny, actually. I think Catherine and Shamir were standing around here last month. Someone? Oh God, I didn't even see you.
I can't believe this. I'm so angry right now. First it's the Death Knight, and now Tomas, but neither of them are in custody. I can't stand the thought of such evil lurking in the world. We have to do something about this. I have to do something about this.
You know, I know it's not the same voice actor, but he kind of sounds like Miles Luna, who plays Jeanne d'Arc in Ruby.
Mercedes locked me in her room for hours earlier. She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face, saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out.
Hello?
Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas? But no. Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy thoughts.
I got nothing really to say to you. How about you, student number 867312?
I've been thinking of inviting a girl from a different house to the Goddess Tower on the night of the ball. But here's the twist. She's from a family with a much more significant and storied past than mine. I wonder if she'd ever stoop to going out with the humble son of a knight.
The humble son? Well, here's the thing, humble son of a knight who's soon to be a knight! I don't know, I mean, honestly, you could just, like, probably ask your dear old professor for help there.
Me.
Gatekeeper!
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. Have you heard the students talking about it? On the last night of the ethereal moon, on the same night as the ball, if a man and a woman go to the Goddess Tower and make a wish, it's sure to come true. I have a wish, but I can't find anybody to make it with me.
Is there someone I feel that way about? Like, oh my god. Oh man, who do I bring up there? Obviously, Hilda! Okay. In all seriousness, though, I have given this some thought in terms of, like, who I'd want, more of a relationship with in this game. And I think, for each playthrough, I'm going to stick in-house. So, I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, Bernadetta and Dorothea, but for this night on the Goddess Tower, I'm probably looking at Lysithea. Lysithea comes to mind. All right, we got the market here. I think there's still some other things I could do around the halls up here. Unless, let me check around the, well, I just want to get through, like, talking to everybody real quick first. And everything regarding that. Is that Gerald? No, that put me so off guard there. All right, I should just, like, warp these places. So I've done, oh no, I haven't done everything. Let me go to the Knights Hall. Also, pretty sure I need to talk to Petra. Dimitri to do.
It seems the dastards who set Remire village aflame have yet to be apprehended. Monsters. Trampling mercilessly over innocent lives. They deserve a gruesome end.
Dimitri's starting to get a bit violent.
Even though there is to be a ball, we still have a mission. It would be nice if this month passed by in peace.
Let's, a carving hammer. A carving hammer that's used to strike a chisel. Probably belongs to someone who's interested in wood carving. We just talked to somebody who's interested in wood carving. Lens cloth. A clean white cloth decorated with fine embroidery probably belongs to someone who wears glasses. Well, that's most likely Ignatz. He's the only person I can think of who wears glasses.
Dancing a Fodlin is not the same as dancing from Brigid. The reason is, maybe that the music has many differences. In Brigid, dancing is different for each person. Our dancing has vigor and ferocity. There is no speech of technique for our dancing.
I guess it wasn't Petra I need to talk to. I think, oh, you know, I think Petra came from the east, not the west.
Ball. It reminds me of my first such event, back in the Imperial capital. It was held by my father, the Prime Minister. I really showed off my dancing skills. Everyone was quite impressed with me.
He probably fell. All right. Oh. It would seem that I have a support conversation up here, but with who?
Professor.
Aloise! Let's talk, buddy.
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I could do to lighten your load a bit?
Nothing comes to mind. I appreciate the offer, but nothing comes to mind.
Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all, cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along.
You were raised by Gerald? You think we're like siblings? Third option. Ah! You think we're like siblings?
Well, I'll confess there is a considerable age gap between us. My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence, but sometimes a knight would pass by wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Gerald, and the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh?
That's crazy. Sounds like Gerald.
No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character. All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies.
Do you know his age?
Actually, I'm not entirely sure. You never asked him? Well, Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day. At any rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him.
Yeah, probably not.
Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can.
Thanks for offering, but I can handle myself.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
He's gonna eat my food! Alright, hello, I must be
There's
brave.
a certain gentleman I'd like to invite to a rendezvous at the Goddess Tower. However, I can't imagine he'd be interested in a sheltered ingenue like myself. It's hard to pluck up the courage when that's where my thoughts always take me.
Star-crossed lovers who know not of the other's feelings.
Another month full of chaos. I barely had time to catch my breath. What is the objective of Tomas and his ilk? And what makes Flame so special? Does that not bother you?
That really, it does bother me. You make it seem like it doesn't, but hey, it does. Guess what? It do!
Hello.
It don't be like that, it is, but it do. Training grounds. We got a tournament to participate in. Oh, Shamir!
What's this about? The ball? Knights don't participate. It's an event for students, but it does pique the interest of some knights in particular.
Hey, did you lose this drawing of a centipede?
Thanks. How did you know this was mine?
Call it a hunch. Alright, Felix, hello.
Too much merriment. The librarian betrayed us, the Death Knight is back. Is this the time to be throwing a ball?
You seem tense. How about a nice ceremonial sword?
Aha, this is nice.
Hey, you like that, huh? How about a whetstone?
All right.
And a hunting dagger.
Aha, this is nice.
There we go. We'll be friends in no time. Tournament man! A black magic tournament today? There's only one person we could possibly put into this tournament who would stand, like, who would stand the most chance here, and that's Lysithia. Swear to God, if she doesn't win this, I will eat my hat. The strongest mage I got.
You were outmatched.
Another mage. Ooh. I know some of these guys got crit chance.
I just worked harder.
Alright, next up. 11 damage, 9% chance to crit. I'll restore the HP just in case. Confirm!
Of course I won.
Of course she won. She did it. She is the one who won. That one. 13 damage and no chance to crit. 29 health. 94% chance to hit on me. I go first in these, so as long as I hit both my marks, I should be, all three of my marks, I should be good. So there's that, there's that, and then I go, oh no, I think her seal, her crest activated. Level 18, Sagittarius, 17 damage. I deal 24 damage per hit though, 94% chance. Let's go ahead and heal. And counting on you, Lysithea. There's 12. 17 back and the final hit.
This is what I do.
This is how we roll! Intermediate Black Magic Tournament is complete. Lysithea is the winner. Silver shield for our victory. And my prof level goes up. Neat.
Hey.
Let's go ahead and leave this dreary, dreadful place. Because we still have a little bit left of the monastery to explore. On top of that, I think before I go to the cathedral, I'm gonna head over to the second floor to get that quest from Lady Rhea. I'm also gonna get training in magic from Hanneman and Rhea. Hello, Rhea.
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition of dance known as the White Heron Cup. The students are quite fond of this tradition. Each house must select a representative to compete. Their dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique. The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity to train as a dancer, should they so please. It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you and your students will choose to participate.
Interesting.
May I ask a favor of you?
All right. The White Heron Cup is a competition of skill and grace in dance. Please encourage your house to participate. That said, if you are serious about winning, then be sure to choose your representative carefully. The White Heron Cup dance contest takes place at the beginning of week 3. Select a student to represent your house by the end of week 2. Your selected student may learn a way to inspire their allies in battle. So this is how you get the dancer class, huh? All right, well, let's start training in magic. Keep only getting goods. Hey, do you want?
Before each the student is the.
Hey, Teach, you want some flowers? I got you some violets.
I appreciate.
Okay, not the right flower. How about a lily?
I appreciate.
Oh God, she's not buying into it. Forget-me-nots.
I appreciate.
Did the pitcher plant?
I appreciate.
I'm screwing up. Seneth, help me! I'm trying to seduce the Archbishop!
I have looked into Tomas, but I just cannot make sense of this at all. From his behavior up until now, I never would have suspected that a man like him could turn on us. I have also discovered that his appearance has changed. It is almost as if he is not even human. What in the world is going on?
I don't know. I don't want to be trained in sword by you quite yet, so... Unfinished Fable. Children's fable that ends partway through. It probably belongs to someone who likes writing stories. Interesting. Find out about who that is very shortly. I don't know why. Well, I guess this works out better. Hello. Old cleaning cloth. A cleaning cloth with a crest-like design. It probably belongs to someone who worked for a noble house. Hey, Hanneman.
Gerrig Mach Monastery is said to have been completed during the ethereal moon. Why, 995 years ago, as a matter of fact. That's rather a long time ago, don't you think? Every year, a ball is held to celebrate the founding, and every 100 years, a very special celebration takes place. It's a grand festival involving all of Gerrig Mach. It is thrilling to read of past festivals, and I'm rather excited to experience one for myself. Once in a lifetime, eh? The next one in 5 years will mark a millennium. Should be quite an event. Do you imagine you'll still be here teaching then?
I believe so. Hey, can you train me in the ways of magic? The Gathering? I guess so.
Gerrig, why not every? It's a once.
Hey, you want to do some other stuff too,
Professor? I've been watching your class activities, and I wondered if you might desire my help. Just say the word, and I'll pitch in. Of course, I have to be truthful. It's all just a ploy to make it easier to research your crest. Feel free to call on me anytime. I'll be happy to lend a hand. And then you can help out with my class, too. It's a joke, Professor. I'd never put a burden on you, a first-year teacher.
People have been telling me to recruit the staff for a while, so that's what I'm doing. Anyway, let's head on over to this area and see what's up. Hello, Cyril.
Nah, Tomas wouldn't betray the church. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. There's some people in the church who hate people like me who are from Elmira, but Tomas was always real kind. But if he really was Lady Rhea's enemy, well, I'd defend her against anybody, no matter how kind they'd been in the past.
Hey, did you lose this old cleaning cloth?
Hey, that's mine. Thanks for finding it.
No problem, bub. Where is Flane? Oh, right. I haven't been to the cathedral yet. I guess I'll check out some of the other rooms to see if I missed any of the other stuff around here. So yeah, a lot of people, I can't go in there. A lot of people for a while have been telling me to recruit the faculty. I don't believe I had the option with Eloise. I didn't actually see if there was an option for Shamir. I wasn't really looking. Nobody in the library, but there is some stuff here. Animated bait. A fishing bait that's been magically animated. It probably belongs to an experienced magic user who loves fishing. Linhart. That's gotta be for Linhart. Nothing else around here. So you know what, I'll actually head over to the fishing pond and give that to him now. Maybe I could check out to see if I could recruit Shamir, but I don't know if it makes a difference whether or not I can actually recruit all these people. Hey, we've been through this song and dance before, but did you lose an animated bait?
Thank you. I gave up hope of ever finding it.
Hey, sweet. Cool. See ya. Let's go to the dormitory. I believe I need to talk to Bernadetta about wood carving. Hello? Oh, hello? Or I can just steal the book from Petra. I was right. Oh, are these the flowers I gave her? I think they are. Because I seem to recall, like, sometimes when you give your students gifts, the gifts will appear in their rooms. I don't know whose room this is. Does it say anywhere? Roses. It very well could be, oh, what the hell's his name? Lawrence's room. Alright, well, suddenly I can talk to more people. Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
I wonder if Remire so much. I'm sorry. It's a big dance contest between the classes, and I simply adore dancing. I'm quite good at it, since I was a diva in an opera company, you know.
Should I choose Dorothea as our house representative for the White Heron Cup dance contest? Yes.
I think my heart just skipped a beat. You want me to represent the class? I'm not sure when I last experienced such flattery, Professor.
You've chosen a representative for the White Heron Cup. Speak to Manuela for more information about the competition. If you speak to your White Cup Heron representative, you can give them 1 dance lesson. Do so and their charm will increase. Can I do that now?
Professor, you're here to help me practice for the dance contest?
Yeah. An onlooker's like, what the hell is happening? I don't know if I could actually do anything to encourage her or anything. It just says to end it. She's doing the same move over and over again, and I apparently have enough dance expertise to know what do here. I don't think anything else is gonna happen, so I'm just gonna end this. Her charm increased by 5! Good lord!
How was that? Was my dancing everything you hoped for and more? I certainly enjoyed it. We simply must do it again. Soon.
What a little charmer you are. Alright. I think she'd make the best dancer, especially considering her diva status. Alright. I need to talk to Gilbert for two reasons. 1, I have one of his items, and 2, I have his wood carving book that I stole.
Thank you very much.
I see. So this is a book that covers traditional wood carving in Bridget. Fascinating. Thank you, Professor. I will enjoy diving into this text. Quest complete. What goddess statuette? Hey, did you lose, the carving hammer?
Ah, thank you for bringing me this. Life without it was difficult.
I like Gilbert. A little old-fashioned, but he's a mensch. He's a cool dude. All right, we haven't headed up to the cathedral yet. Looking at the time for this episode, it seems to be on par with how it usually goes. All right, counselor, hello. There's just a drawing of what looks like a student throwing trash to the ground. You should report to the Archbishop, punish whoever did this. Let's add trash bins throughout the monastery. Cyril seems to be satisfied with the response. I like how he drew the picture. I want to get better at cooking, but I don't know where to start. I wish I knew someone who could help me. You can cook with Ash. Leonie might know her way around a skillet. You should check out Flane's grilling skills. Oh boy. I don't know who's good at cooking around here. Ash? Yeah? Alright, cool. Hello,
Oh, no.
monk?
What happened in Remire was indescribable. The whole village burned to the ground. So many were left without even a home to return to. Thankfully, Her Grace the Archbishop has invited those who lost everything to stay at Garreg Mach. I pray that they will be able to return to their once peaceful lives as soon as possible. Until that day, we of the Church must join together and do all that we can to help them rebuild.
I know the shadow over their eyes is supposed to make them look like indescript, but to me it just makes them look like they're looking down at you with contempt. Hello, Marianne.
The ball? I don't think I'll partake.
Hey, how about... You probably didn't lose it. Did you lose? Oh, your motivation's full. I'll give you a lily, though.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Just want to increase, Oh, hello. The ball will soon be upon us.
Hello, Professor. The ball will soon be upon us. I can feel my heart fluttering already. I have never danced in front of people before. Not even once in all my life. I am very much looking forward to it.
Meanwhile, one of the bad guys is like, my lady, will you have this dance? And as he bows, an empty syringe falls out of his coat pocket because they need your blood.
Oh, that is mine. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome. I need to increase your motivation anyway. So hey, how about I give you a lily?
I shall take it.
No, smooth, Tom. Real smooth. All right, who else is here that I could talk to? Ash. That's good because I need to give Ash something. I also want to check out the statues here. Oh, hello. An old fishing rod. Belongs to a fisher who doesn't care about how much they catch.
Need something?
Do I only have 900 renown?
Need something.
Which I need 100 more in order to be able to improve Divine Pulse again. Dag, yo. All right, so I think what I'll do is I need to talk to Ash. I will cook with one of my students, and then...
Last month was, well, you know even better than I do. I hope this one will be more cheerful. This ball, though, I don't know. It's all new to me.
Hey, did you happen to lose something along the lines of, oh, an evil repelling amulet?
Hey, I've been looking for that. How'd you know?
I didn't. I mean, I did, but just accept it with beauty and grace. All right, who didn't? I neglected to train with somebody because you know, I'll just get the training from Sedith. Then I'll go and eat with my students. And then, that'll be the end of the episode. Sedith! Sedith, I know we just talked and you're gonna tell me again about how Tomas changed his appearance and if he's even human, but I need to train with you. Teach me the ways of the sword. All right, good. Now it's time to cook. Jesse, we have to cook. Ooh, hello. A big spoon. Damn it, Raphael. Hello. Mint leaves. I I could cook with the best of them. The rest of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. I'm like Sonic, I don't chuckle. I need to check my students' motivation, but I don't think I can check that from any of these menus. Yeah, I can't actually check it. Well, dang. Hey, Manuela. We're gonna make, we're gonna make Immortality Stew!
My cooking is so good, it's been called seductive. Should I show you what I can do, Professor?
Manuela, please.
Right. I do so enjoy cutting up vegetables in preparation to cook. So I'll do that and leave you with the cleanup. Oh.
Temporary defense +1. Pick a student. Oh, I already did that. Do I have to? Oh, I have to talk to Manuela. That's right.
Oh.
It says to pick a student for the dance contest, but I already did. What? Manuela!
Oh, I hear you've chosen your representative for the White Heron Cup. In that case, a word of advice. On an average year, the winning contestant has about this much charm.
Winning contestant usually has around 13 charm.
Charm is important, wouldn't you agree? Who wants a partner with no charm? Not me. Do your best, make sure to put in the practice, and good luck.
So that means they would have to have a minimum of 8 charm in order to be able to have a shot at winning. Meanwhile, if we look at Dorothea, her charm is an even 20, which we increased by 5 just recently. So I think we're all good there. And with that, I'm thinking that next time on Fire Emblem 3 Twins? They're the same guy. They're the same guy. Wow, he should have gotten more sleep last night, and he's trying to ignore his dumber twin. Always walk 50 feet behind me, you ignoramus. No, I keep walking behind me, you ignoramus. Well, I guess that's that. Next time on Fire Emblem 3 Houses, we have a lot of paralogs to do. I don't think I mentioned that at the beginning of the episode, but we have 4 paralogs that we can do that are only available for a certain amount of time. So this month, we're gonna be tackling all of them. See you all then! Later!